Good evening, everybody. Previous DhammaTalk, I explained the nature of Rupa, 20 kinds of Paramata Rupa, and how to see Paramata Rupa. Today, I would like to explain 4 elements meditation. In the Mahasiptana Sutta, Mahahatipedopama Sutta, and then Maharahulawada Sutta, the Buddha taught, one who wants to attain Rupa, he has to practice 4 elements meditation. And also in the Visuddhimagga, Venerable Bodhisattva instructed that either Samatha Yanika or Vipassana Yanika, who want to discern Rupa, he has to practice Vipassana meditation. That's why if you want to discern Rupa, in the beginning, you have to practice 4 elements meditation. So we have to understand 4 elements meditation is the visit for Rupakammatthāna. Here I will explain Samatha Yanika and Vipassana Yanika. As a Samatha Yanika, first he practice Samatha meditation, then he get access concentration and absorption concentration. After that, he discern Nama and Rupa, then he practice Vipassana meditation. So this person is called one who has Samatha Vihika, Samatha Yanika. He practiced Samatha meditation as the foundation of Vipassana meditation. Another is Vipassana Yanika. Vipassana Yanika person, in the beginning, he discerned Nama and Rupa. Then he practiced Vipassana meditation. That person is called one who has Vipassana Vihika, Vipassana Yanika. He practiced Vipassana meditation without attaining jhana concentration. Either Samatha Yanika or Vipassana Yanika, if they want to practice Vipassana meditation, in the beginning, they have to discern Nama and Rupa. Because Nama and Rupa are the objects of Vipassana meditation. In order to discern Rupa, the Buddha and commentaries say that we have to practice 4 elements meditation. Okay, therefore, if you want to, according to the Buddha instruction, if you want to know Rupa, you have to practice 4 elements meditation. How to practice 4 elements meditation? According to Dhammatalk Pali, we have to practice 4 element meditation in the whole body as 12 characteristics. Earth element has 6 characteristics. What are these? Hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, and lightness. And then water element has 2 characteristics, flowing and cohesion. Fire element has 2 characteristics, hotness and coldness. And then wind element has 2 characteristics, pushing and supporting. To develop 4 elements meditation, we have to discern each or 12 characteristics in the whole body. Usually, first we should discern easier characteristics. Later on, we can discern the remaining all the characteristics. Among the 12 characteristics, the characteristic of wind element pushing is the easier characteristic. Okay, how to discern pushing? You have to breathe in-breath and out-breath. Then your mind follow to the in-breath. You will feel the air goes and pushes from the nose to the center of the head. Then you try to concentrate on that area. You will feel inside your head the muscle is moving. It is because when the air are pushing, you will feel your muscle and skin are moving. But you don't pay attention to the movement of the muscle. You have to pay attention only pushing. You must clearly know the characteristic of pushing, not only thinking or imagination. If the characteristic of pushing clear in your mind, you have to move your awareness from this place to another place. Then you have to discern pushing again. You have to descend pushing in the whole body, start from the head after that, and then the neck after that, until the whole body, until feet you have to descend. You have to practice pushing the whole body from head to feet, practice again, until this characteristic clear in your mind. If you know the characteristic of pushing clearly in your mind, you have to concentrate on this characteristic. If you are not easy to discern pushing in the center of the head, when you are breathing, you can feel the pushing as the chest or abdomen are moving. Wherever there is movement, there is pushing. After understanding the characteristic of pushing in the chest or abdomen, then the mind has to move from that place to another place. Here you have to understand, actually pushing cannot move from one place to another place. It is because ultimate materiality cannot move one place to another place. They are arising and passing away at the same place. So if you want to know the characteristic of pushing in the whole body, your mind has to spread out and follow part by part in the whole body. And then you can discern pushing by walking. Because of pushing, your body can move from that place to another place. So when you walk in time, also you can practice pushing. When you understand the characteristic of pushing in the whole body, after that you have to descend, pushing throughout the whole body from head to feet, practice again, until this characteristic clear in your mind. You need to practice again. After you can understand the characteristic of pushing in the whole body, then you need to concentrate on this characteristic. Okay, if you know how to practice pushing, and then wherever you go, every puja you can practice. Sitting puja, lying down puja, walking puja, full puja, any puja you have to practice pushing again and again in your body. After discerning the characteristic of pushing, you can practice another characteristic, that is the hardness. You can discern hardness. So how to discern hardness? When you bite your upper teeth and lower teeth together, you will feel hardness. So after you understand hardness, you have to spread out and you have to see in the whole body hardness. When you see the whole body when you see hardness in the whole body, you have to think the hardness or skeleton in the whole body. So you can easy to feel hardness. So our body is composed by skeleton. So you want to know hardness, you try to think the hardness of the skeleton. So you have to see the whole body part by part, all the skeleton. You have to think the hardness skeleton in the whole body part by part. So you can discern hardness in the whole body. After you are understanding the characteristic of hardness in the whole body, you have to practice this characteristic from throughout the whole body, from head to feet. Practice again and again until you clearly understand hardness in the whole body. After that, you have to concentrate on this characteristic. After that, after you can discern hardness in the whole body. After that, you have to practice pushing and hardness together. You practice pushing hardness again and again throughout the whole body from head to feet. You have to practice many times until these two characteristics clear in your mind. After that, you need to concentrate on these two characteristics. Next one is that you have to discern the characteristic of roughness. How to discern roughness? You rub your tongue over the edge of your teeth. You can feel roughness. Okay, trying to rub your tongue at the edge of your teeth. over your teeth, no? You will feel roughness. Do you feel roughness? Trying to rough? Okay, another way is you brush your hand over your clothes, you will feel roughness too. If you can feel roughness, you need to practice pushing hardness again, pushing hardness again. After that, you descend roughness, you can easy to descend roughness. Start from roughness obvious place. You have to spread out your mind, the whole body, and then you try to descend roughness in the whole body. Okay, when you descend roughness in the whole body, you have to think the surface of skeleton is very rough. No? You're trying to think the whole body is composed by skeleton, and then how rough this skeleton. So in this way, you can descend roughness in the whole body. If you don't feel roughness, you try to rough your hand over your clothes again and again, and then try to feel roughness. After that, you try to look at inside your body. Just now I already explained, inside your body have the surface of skeleton, all are roughness. No? These are roughness, so trying to think in the whole body, trying to think roughness in the whole body, roughness. You need to practice again and again. If you can practice again and again, you can feel roughness in the whole body. If you understand roughness in the whole body, then you need to practice this characteristic from head to feet, practice again and again, and then you can understand roughness in your mind. After that, you need to concentrate on roughness, the characteristic of roughness. After you practice the characteristic of roughness, then you need to descend again, pushing hardness, roughness, pushing hardness, roughness, pushing hardness, roughness. You need to practice again from head to feet, throughout the whole body. After that, you have to concentrate on these three characteristics. Another one is the heaviness. No? How to descend heaviness? You try to your hand press on the top of your thigh. Trying to press your hand on the top of your thigh, you will feel heaviness. If it is not clear, you can know heaviness. Now, how to know is you try to, when you sit down, you're on the floor, you try to press your body on the floor, you will feel heaviness. After you understand heaviness, you try to look inside your body, and then the heaviness of the skeleton, you try to think heaviness skeleton, and then after that you descend heaviness in the whole body. If you're not clear, you try to do again. You can put you can press your hand on the top of the thigh, or you trying to press your body on the floor, or anyone you can practice to understand to clear. After you understand, you try to look at in the whole body. Okay, after you understand heaviness in the whole body, you have to descend this characteristic from head to feet. Head to feet, practice again and again, and did this characteristic clear in your mind. After that, you need to concentrate on this characteristic. After that, you need to descend 4 characteristics together: pushing, hardness, heaviness, roughness, and heaviness. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness. You need to practice again and again throughout the whole body, from head to feet, until all these characteristics clear in your mind. After you understand, these 4 characteristics are very clear. After that, you need to concentrate on all these characteristics. So when we practice the 4 elements meditation, firstly, we need to awareness the characteristic of 4 elements. After that, we have to concentrate on the characteristic of element. It is because when we practice the same with Anapana meditation. No? When you practice Anapanasati meditation, in the beginning, you are not skillful, you are not really no awareness the breath, you focus to the breath, your body become tight and you're difficult to practice. So first, you need to practice to awareness the object. After that, you can concentrate on the object. In the same way, when you practice 4-element meditation, you have to understand all the characteristics in your body. You have to awareness and all the characteristics in your body. After that, you can practice in all the characteristics. If you don't do, immediately you focus. After immediately in the beginning, you practice like the pushing or hardness. You not clear the object. You focus too much, and then you will feel hard, tightness, and you difficult to practice meditation. So be careful, no? When you practice meditation first, you need to be aware of meditation object first. You need to practice again to be aware of meditation object. After that, you can concentrate. So in the same way, whatever meditation subject you practice, the beginning you need to try to be aware of the object. Object have to stable and awareness. After that, you can concentrate. For example, when you practice white kasina, you have to take the object. You have to think white color, white color, white color, white color. After white color stable, after you awareness, you can concentrate on white color. Without clear object, without you not yet awareness, the object not stable, you cannot focus. If you focus, you cannot improve your concentration. So, okay, so whatever you practice, either element or either anapana meditation or the kasina object or metta, every meditation subject, whatever you practice, first you need to practice to be aware of the object, then you can concentrate on object. So now when you practice element meditation, first you need to practice pushing, trying to aware of the pushing and concentrate on pushing. After you understand, you need to practice again to be aware of the pushing. After that, concentrate on pushing, practice many times. After you understand how to practice pushing, you practice hardness, easy to you practice. So after pushing, you try to awareness the hardness and concentrate on hardness. After that, these two characteristics together you practice. So when you practice roughness, you easy to discern the roughness. So after whatever you want finish, another the old one you have to review. You need to practice review. Huh? Okay, next one is another fifth characteristic is supporting. How to discern supporting? You have to relax your body, then you bend your body either forward or backward. And then you straighten it back. No? So at the time you will feel the force or energy that keep the straight to your body. So you try to do, okay. You try to bend your body forward and then you slowly straight back. You will feel supporting, no? And then in the same way, you try to bend your body backward. After that, you straight back and then you can feel supporting. So sometimes when you are meditating, you feel sleeping, your body bend to forward. After that, you straight back. Sometimes backward, you straight back. At the time, you can straight your body because of supporting. You have to understand. So you have to understand. So because of supporting, you can sit down, you can standing because of supporting. So after understand supporting from clear place, you try to look at inside your body. Because of supporting, your body will not fall down. So you try to practice supporting in the whole body from head to feet, practice again. If many times you practice, you can understand supporting. If you don't feel supporting, you try to relax your body. After that, you try to bend forward, either forward or backward. After you straight it back again. After you understand supporting, you try to your mind spread out and look at the whole body. You practice in the whole body. After you understand the characteristic of supporting in the whole body, you need to practice this characteristic from head to feet, practice again and again. And they more clearly understand supporting in your mind, then you need to concentrate on this characteristic. After that, you have to design 5 characteristics together: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting. You need to practice again and again throughout the whole body, from head to feet, practice again and again. Until all these characteristics clear in your mind, then you need to concentrate on all the characteristics. So next one is the softness. If you want to discern softness, you need to relax your body and mind. Then you try to press your thumb press to your thumb trying to press to inside of your lower lip. You will feel softness. So trying to press your thumb, trying to press inside of your lower lip. With the relaxed mind, you will feel softness. After you understand this characteristic, softness, and then you need to try to think. Your mind have to spread out the whole body, softness, 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 and how to discern in your body the organ or inside the organ or the muscle. No, they have the characteristic of the softness. You try to think in softness in the whole body, softness, softness, softness. Trying to discern softness in the whole body. So if you don't feel softness, you practice again. You try to press your tongue inside your lower lip. You try to press. You will feel softness. After that, you think in the whole body. You need to practice again, many times. Later on, you can discern softness in the whole body. If you discern softness in the whole body, after that, you have to discern softness from head to feet. Practice again. Then concentrate on this characteristic. If you can concentrate in softness in the whole body, you will feel the whole body very soft. After that, you need to practice 6 characteristics together. Start from pushing. No? Okay, pushing, hardness, heaviness, pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness. You need to practice again the whole body from head to feet. And then you need to concentrate on all these characteristics. Okay, another characteristic is smoothness. How to discern smoothness? You have to rub your lip. You have to wet. No, you have to wet your lip by rubbing your tongue over it from side to side. Okay, trying to wet your lip by rubbing your tongue over it from side to side. You have to rub softly, no? Slowly. You will feel smoothness. Okay. After you understand smoothness in smoothness, no? You understand the characteristics of smoothness. You're trying to discern in the whole body. You can think smoothness in the whole body, like the surface of the liver, or especially liver or kidney, and sometimes the surface of our flesh also. You can feel the smoothness. No? After you understand, your mind have to spread out the whole body, and you need to penetrate until inside your body. You're trying to discern smoothness in the whole body. After that, you have to discern from head to feet. Practice again and again. Whatever characteristic, when you practice in your body, you need to practice not only surface of the body, you need to penetrate inside your body. Okay, like for example, when you practice pushing inside your body, the air is pushing from one place to one place, so your mind spread out one place to one place. No? So, but just now I already explained. Pushing, actually pushing is cannot move now one place to another place because of characteristic cannot move from one place to another place. Just your mind spread. And this place also have pushing, another place also have pushing. So you need to use your wisdom. In the same way, when you descend smoothness, like the start from obvious place, you trying to see smoothness inside your body, like your flesh, no, inside the surface of the your flesh you will feel smoothness, and this part also has smoothness, another part also smoothness. You have to discern all the characteristics from head to feet. Practice again and again. You have to, your mind need to spread out the whole body from head to feet. I just already explained, actually characteristic cannot move from one place to another place. You need to use your wisdom, and your mind have to spread out and follow this characteristic. Okay, after, if you feel clear the characteristic of smoothness in your mind, then you need to concentrate on it. After that, you need to practice 7 characteristics together: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, and then supporting, softness, and smoothness. Practice all 7 characteristics together. Head to feet, from head to feet, you need to practice. After you clear all these characteristics, then you need to concentrate on these 7 characteristics. Okay, next one is lightness. How to define lightness? You put your hand on the knee, then you lift your one finger up and down slowly and try to feel lightness. So when you lift your one finger up and down, you have to make slowly. You don't make very fast. If you make fast, you cannot feel lightness. So when you can, if you're not clear, you need to practice again and again. You put your hand on the knee, then you lift one finger up and down, up and down. When you do up and down, you have to do slowly, very slowly, so you will feel the characteristic or lightness. When you practice, you cannot one time or 2 times not enough. You need to practice many times. You practice again and again, you can feel lightness. If you understand lightness, the characteristics of lightness, you need to discern lightness in the whole body. When you discern lightness in the whole body, you have to think like the lightness of head hair, body hair. You're trying to think. In this way, you can discern lightness in the whole body. After that, you need to discern lightness in the whole body from head to feet. Practice again and again. So until this characteristic clear in your mind. After that, you need to concentrate on lightness. After discerning lightness, you can discern all the 8 characteristics together. What are these? Start from pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, and then softness, smoothness, and lightness. You have to practice all 8 characteristics again and again. And from head to feet, practice again and again until all these characteristics clear in your mind. Then you need to concentrate on all the characteristics. Then you can observe the characteristic of the hotness. How to discern hotness? Your right hand is placed on left hand pen, and you will feel hot. The place on the bed right hand that touches on left hand pen, at that place you will feel hot. You try to do your hand, right hand pen. You have to put right hand place on our left hand pen. Then you try to feel hotness, no? So the place you pay attention to the place on the bed or right hand that touches on left hand pen. The place, when you pay attention, slowly you will feel hotness. Okay. After you understand hotness You have to observe in the whole body, and then you try to think hotness in the whole body. So you can easy to discern in the summer season. At the time you can feel easy to discern the whole body and the hotness in the whole body. So if you can feel hotness, you will try to do it again, and then you have to put right hand on the left hand pen. After at the touch it on the bed or right hand pen, on the bed or right hand, you will feel hot. After that, you're trying to discern hotness in the whole body. You have to think the whole body is hot. So if you can concentrate on hotness, your body become very hot. So when you practice, when you discern 4 elements, the characteristic of 4 elements in your body, especially hardness or hot, roughness, you cannot practice one place. You need to try to spread out the whole body. If you practice on one place, the hotness or hardness are very obvious, and you will not balance element. No? When you discern hotness, you don't practice one place. You have to spread out the whole body from head to feet, practice. After clear, you practice again. You cannot focus long time. No? You have to spread out the whole body. Your mind have to spread out, and head to feet practice again and again. Then trying to concentrate on hotness. Okay, then you need to practice 9 characteristics together: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, and hotness. You have to practice these 9 characteristics one by one. Practice again and again from head to feet, and all these 9 characteristics clear in your mind. Then you have to concentrate on all the characteristics. Okay, next one is coldness. How to observe it? When you practice meditation, you have to pay attention around the nostril. Then you breathe in breath and out breath. When the coldness of breath enter the nostril, you have to pay attention the characteristic of the coldness, and then try to feel the coldness. You can know easily coldness of the breath when you practice meditation in the aircon room or the cold place. Easy to you feel the coldness of the breath. Easy to feel the coldness. After you feel coldness, your mind have to spread out the whole body, and then try to feel coldness in the whole body. After that, you need to practice the characteristic of coldness throughout the whole body, from head to feet, practice again and again. After that, you need to concentrate on the coldness. Then you can practice 10 characteristics together: pushing, hardness, heaviness, and then roughness. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, lightness, heat, and coldness. Altogether 10 characteristics. You have to practice one by one individually. After that, all these characteristics clear. Until all these characteristics are clear in your mind, then you need to concentrate on all the characteristics. Okay, another one is cohesion. How to discern cohesion? You have to be aware of how the whole body is composed together by skin, flesh, sinew, muscle, etc. No? So because of cohesion, the body will not fall into small pieces. No? So because of cohesion, our body can compose as a form. And also you can feel cohesion when your whole body is tightly on your clothes. So you will feel cohesion. You will feel tightness. This tightness is cohesion. So when you meditation time, if you're not clear cohesion, you try to your body with the cloth, you will feel tightness, so you will feel cohesion. So you have to understand, after you understand cohesion, you have to discern cohesion in the whole body. You have to understand your body is all the organ 32 but the body is composed by together composed, no, because of the cohesion, and then become as a form. So you have to understand cohesion in the whole body this way. No? So after understanding the characteristic of cohesion in the whole body, you have to practice this characteristic from head to feet, and to feet practice again, until this characteristic clear in your mind. Then you have to concentrate on this characteristic. After discerning cohesion, you can discern 11 characteristics together. Start from pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, lightness. After that, heat, no, or hotness, coldness, and cohesion. All together, 11 characteristics. You need to practice all these characteristics one by one, and then practice again and again throughout the body from head to feet until all the characteristics clear in your mind. After that, you need to concentrate on all the characteristics. Okay, the last characteristic is flowing. How to discern flowing? So trying to be aware of the flowing. One, the saliva flowing in the mouth, the blood flowing through the blood vessel, the air is flowing into the body, the tear flowing from the eye. So which one is clear in your mind? You can discern flowing. And then if you understand the nature of flowing, and then you have to discern in the whole body, trying to observe flowing in the whole throughout the body. When you discern the characteristic of the flowing, you have to think like the air is flowing no? From one place to one place, flowing into the body. You try to think inside your body, flowing inside the body, like that the air flowing into the body. So the blood flowing through the blood vessel flowing, how they, so you were easy to discern the characteristic of flowing in the body. After you understand this characteristic, you have to discern from head to feet, practice again and again. Until this characteristic clear in your mind, then you need to concentrate on this characteristic. Then you have to discern 12 characteristics from head to feet again and again in this order: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, lightness, hotness, coldness, cohesion, and flowing. All in this order, you need to practice these 12 characteristics. You have to practice all these characteristics one by one until very clear in your mind. After that, you need to concentrate from head to feet. No, you need to practice from head to feet. Practice again, one by one, individually. After that, you have to concentrate on all these characteristics. After you are discerning 12 characteristics in this order, then you have to rearrange the order according to the Buddha taught in DhammaTalk Pali: hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, flowing and cohesion, hotness and coldness, supporting and pushing. So you have to rearrange according to DhammaTalk Pali. In the DhammaTalk Pali, the Buddha taught earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. We need to practice after earth element, water element, after the fire element, wind element. Earth element have 6 characteristics: hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. After that, we can practice like the water element, flowing and cohesion. After that, we can practice the characteristic of fire element is hotness and coldness. And then the characteristic of wind element is supporting and pushing. We have to practice systematically. Step 2, element, after the water element, after the fire element, after the wind element. So when you descend 4-element meditation, you have to descend hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness are element. And then flooring and cohesion as water element. Heat and cold, hotness and coldness are the fire element. Supporting and pushing as wind element. You have to practice element, water element, fire element, wind element. When you think, when you descend element, you have to know all these 6 characteristics. So when you think water, when you descend water element, you have to see inside your body flooring and cohesion. When you descend fire element, you have to see hotness and coldness in your body. In the same way, when you descend pushing in your body, you have to see. But when you descend water wind element in your body, you have to see pushing and supporting in your body. So in this way, you have to descend element, water element, fire element, wind element. Practice again and again. So until you need to practice your body, you don't see your body, you see as the 4 element in your body. When you practice 4 element in your body in the beginning, you can practice slowly to make them clear in your mind. Then all these characteristics are very clear in your mind. You can practice quickly. Then try to concentrate on all these characteristics. When you practice this order, you should practice. You can do it quite quickly, no? At least 3 rounds in 1 minute. You can practice 3 rounds in 1 minute. While practicing, the elements will not be balanced in some meditator. It is because the characteristic of hardness, hotness, pushing, heaviness, and cohesion can become excessively strong. If one characteristic is excessive or strong, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to it, the opposite characteristic. For example, flooring exists. You should pay attention to the cohesion. And then the hardness it exists. You should pay attention to the softness. And then the hotness, no? Hotness it exists. You have to more pay attention to the coldness. The other characteristics are also in the same way. So you can think they are opposite characteristic. One characteristic is string, and then you have to pay attention to the opposite characteristic. So when the elements are balanced, it is easier to develop concentration. When the concentration improves, you will not see the body, but you will see a mass of 4 elements. And then you will understand that this is not a being, this is mere element. This is only element. If you can concentrate on the characteristic of 4 elements, you can get access concentration. But concentration cannot attain jhana concentration. It is because when you practice the essence of 4 elements, when you practice meditation, the essence of 4 elements as meditation object, and then these characteristics are arising and passing away very fast, so you cannot focus long time. So because of this, you cannot get jhana concentration. When your concentration becomes stronger, the body will become white color. At the time, you should not pay attention to the white color. You have to concentrate on the characteristic of 4 elements in that white body. Then the body will become transparent. If the concentration improves further, the transparent body will emit the light. After that, this light has been produced continuously for at least half an hour. If you have parami, you can see rupa kalapa in your body. If you can't see this kalapa, you try to descend spirit element akasa dhatu in that transparent body by looking at small space in the body. So if you can descend spirit or akasa dhatu in transparent body, you can see this transparent body will break down into small particles. These are called Rupakalapa. It is because Akasa Dhatu delimit strictly the Rupakalapa. So the space between Rupakalapa is called Akasa. If you see space, you will see Rupakalapa. So that's why in the Maharaulavara Sutta, the Buddha taught to descend Akasa Dhatu. After you see Rupakalapa, you can analyze Rupakalapa. If you can analyze Rupakalapa, you will see Pramata Rupa. So next DhammaTalk, I will explain how to analyze Rupakalapa.
Now we are entering question and answer session.
Sayalay, this brother have the question about the meditation on the 4 element. Yeah, when he practice the meditation 4 element by press his body and try to pay attention for the when he press his body, he try to pay attention to the characteristic of the pushing from head to feet. But when he the attention spread into the body until the body, he can feel the body can feel pain, or sometimes can feel very hot or very hot. So what should he do to solve this problem?
So how to press body? When he practice pushing.
Yeah, he press his body like he sit down. He press his body to the floor.
Press the body on the floor. This is the heaviness.
Yeah.
Not pushing.
Sayalay, sorry, not by pressing the body to the floor, but he pay attention to the he try to pay attention more to the characteristic of the pushing.
Yes.
So when he pay attention to the character of the pushing from head to the teeth, yeah, when he spread until into the body, he can feel the body can feel very pain and then hot and hardness. At that time, what should he do?
If you feel hot, if he feel hot, he try to do breathe in, breathe out. At that time, he pay attention to the coldness in the whole body. Which part he hot, he pay attention to practice coldness. And then if he feel hot, he try to practice softness in the whole body. So in this way, he can balance the characteristic of the element. So which part he feel hot, you have to pay attention coldness. Which part he feel hot, you have to pay attention to the softness. So to know the coldness or softness, just now I already explained the beginning how to practice coldness. When he practiced the cold place, he tried to do breathe in, and then just pay attention to the characteristic of the coldness. And then this part, where he feel hot, this place, he trying to look at the cold place, present the cold. He have to think coldness, 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 and then he spread out the whole body. His body become cold. Sometimes he feel hot. You have to practice softness. How to become softness? I already teach. Trying to press his turn to the inside of his lower lip. You will feel softness. After that, he have to think inside his body have softness, softness, softness. Try to this softness inside the body. He can soft. He can remove the hardness. His body becomes soft. Okay.
Sayalay, the next question: how can we know to confirm that our examination, or when we see the characteristic about the 12 characteristics, it is already in the correct way? Because sometimes like all 12 characteristics and already quite clear in our mind. So how can we know that already on the right way or not?
If he clear in his mind, this is right way.
Sayalay, Next question from others brother. She asks, is it right that the lightness is the characteristic of the fire element and the heaviness is the characteristic of the water element? That's the question. Yeah.
I already explained. This is the Buddha and commentary talk. The characteristic of the fire element is heat, hotness and coldness, not the light. The characteristic of water element is flowing and cohesion. Okay.
Next question from Brother Henki. So Brother Henki quite clear about what we DhammaTalk today. That if our mind already quite clear and understand one characteristic, so after that, should we practice again and again from head to feet many times again and again, or we just can practice only we can choose one part in our body only, no need to whole part of the body?
We need to practice whole part of the body. If you practice one of the body element where extreme or active, so we're not balanced. So we have to spread out our body. For example, especially if he practice hardness or pushing, etc. He pay attention, focus on one place, he will feel very hard the whole body. He will feel hardness in this place. So he have to spread out the whole body. Okay, I will explain. If element were not balanced, he have to try to pay attention the opposite of the element. So he cannot easy to develop concentration. So to balance element, he need to practice all the individual characteristic, all the characteristic individually. He have to practice from head to feet, practice the whole body in head to feet.
Sayalay, this next question from one sister. She has two questions. The first question is, when she meditates alone, sometimes he can feel like he can be in the one place in the lower abode. So that at that time he can see so many ghosts or peta can go in, penetrate into her body, like possessed or trance like that. So this one is only like imagination or just hallucination, or the practice, my practice meditation way is wrong. That's the first question.
Okay. So this is real or imagination, we cannot know. It better he don't pay attention this image, try to concentrate on meditation object. If this is the real image, before meditate, she need to protect by Buddha attribute, trapezium, or like that he protect by Buddha attribute, Dhamma attribute, Sangha attribute. So and then whatever he or she meditates, she have to share in merit and the sun loving kindness, so she can solve this problem. If imagination, he just ignore and try to concentrate on meditation object. If she can concentrate, she cannot pay attention this object. And then if real, she can see, what should she do in daily routine? She need to reflect Buddha attribute, Dhamma attribute, Sangha attribute. And then she need to chanting parita. She need to send loving kindness, and then she need to share in merit to all the living being.
The next question, Sayalay. Sometimes when we can feel like our body will be penetrated or possessed by the peta. Not possessed.
Peta
enter into our body. So at that time, it looked like the peta will be take over to control our body. So how should we do to make us we control our body, not the Peta control our body?
So before happen, every day have to chanting parita and sharing merit. After Peta enter, you difficult to control. Okay, before happen, every day have to chanting parita or reflecting Buddha attribute, Dhamma attribute, Sangha attribute, and then like the sharing merit. She have to give sharing merit to all the guardian deities or all the living beings. So Pita cannot disturb. Another thing is that she need to send loving kindness to all the living beings every day. Practice loving kindness meditation also. She have to do every day regularly, 1 day 2 times, no? Morning and night. If regularly she do, Pita cannot disturb.
Sayalay, I want to ask, how should we discern the characteristic of water element? Because I know if, let's say, if we try to feel the saliva flowing in our mouth, it seems like pushing, like our tongue pushing, our in our mouth. So I still do not know how can we feel the saliva flowing in the mouth. Sayalay, can you please explain?
Like you don't pay attention pushing, you pay attention flowing. Like while sometimes you sneeze, okay, you sneeze, this is called what? So you will feel the flowing, no? In the same way, sometimes I think that you don't pay attention to the pushing, no? Pay attention to the flowing, like the blood flowing in the body, the same as the saliva is the flowing. Now you don't control your mouth, okay? The saliva, if you don't control, the saliva will fall down. You understand? Okay. Sometimes you drink the water, also you can do it. No? The water flowing inside your body, you will feel the water flowing, okay? Okay, pushing and flowing a little bit similar, no? But you don't pay attention the pushing. You always practice pushing. You think always about the characteristic of the pushing. Okay. Now you trying to do the saliva in your mouth. You don't control. If you don't control, saliva will fall down from your mouth. This is because of flowing. Okay. Do you understand? Little bit similar, but you don't pay attention to the pushing. You think about the flowing. You have to think, no? If you control the saliva, saliva will not fall. If saliva fall down because of the flowing, you have to understand, not because of the pushing.
Sayalay, next question from our friends. When we meditate, attain the first jhana by anapanasati meditation, yeah, and then we try to observe the nama mentality. At that time, should we come up from jhana first to the state of the upacara samadhi and then see the mentality or nama? If like that, what is the difference? If we see when we meditate by 4 element meditation until we attain upacara samadhi or excess concentration, then we discern the rupa first. After that, just we discern the mentality.
So your question, I'm not so clear.
Okay.
So after jhana, yes.
He tried to this after jhana from the first from anapanasati meditation.
Yes. After
okay.
first jhana, after the emerge from the first jhana,
he tried to see the mentality.
Materiality.
Mentality, not mentality. Nama.
Nama means the top jhana thought process, no? Jhana thought process.
Yeah, jhana, that's sure. So he asked, should we emerge from the jhana first, just see the nama or not?
Of course, he had to emerge from the jhana. He had to discern nama.
Okay, so that means he discerned the nama with the state of the upacara samadhi, with the access concentration that time.
We cannot say access concentration. We can concentration also different. Okay. Why he discern the nama, the concentration is we cannot say upacara samadhi. You understand?
Okay.
And this is not the jhana of the patipaka nimitta. This the access concentration object also patipaka nimitta. Okay. Jhana concentration also patipaka nimitta. Now we cannot say this is upachara samadhi or jhana samadhi, but we can say the different concentration. But according to if he can concentrate, this is the he can practice now this nama as impermanent suffering and namesake. So this is at that time he can concentrate on this object. This is we can call like the upachara samadhi or kanika samadhi. You understand? But not Riya Upachara Samadhi, because of Riya Upachara Samadhi is nearby jhana.
Yes, sure.
Okay, this is not nearby jhana. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, object is already different. So when we discern nama, he have to emerge from the jhana, but we cannot say this is Upachara Samadhi.
Okay.
But even though it depends on his concentration, if very good concentration, maybe nearly like the upachara samadhi, he can discern this object and his concentration very strong. We can say near the like the similar way upachara samadhi. We cannot say real upachara samadhi. Okay, no?
Okay. So, and then when he attend the upachara samadhi by undertake the meditation on the 4 elements,
yes,
yeah, that time he tried to discern the rupa and nama.
Yes.
So what the difference when discern this rupa and nama from upachara samadhi, from the upachara samadhi state from the 4 element meditation compared to the concentration emerged from jhana, first jhana for the anapanasati meditation?
Actually, when he discern nama and rupa, and after emerge from jhana, the object is the same, no?
Yeah.
You understand? After he emerged from jhana, he discerned the rupa. Is it right?
After discern nama, he said nama, not rupa, nama.
Nama, yes, nama. After that, this is anyway. Yeah, we practice 5 aggregate. No, we practice on 5 aggregate. When we discern, vipassana, or we can concentrate nama. We discern nama or rupa. If we can concentrate nama or rupa, we can say this is the like that. Well, our concentration is moment by moment. This is we can call. If very strong concentration, we can say momentary concentration.
Yeah.
We cannot say Riya Upachara Samadhi. No, you understand? Yeah, access concentration. This is the same. Either he discern nama or either discern rupa. If he can concentrate, this concentration we can call momentary concentration. Even though when we practice 4-element meditation, we attain access concentration. This access concentration also we can call Kanika Samadhi. Because of Riya, this is not Riya access concentration. Riya access concentration is nearby jhana. Like when we practice Anapanasati meditation, before we attain jhana, the concentration we can concentrate on Paripaka Nimitta. Not yet reached jhana stage. This is called Riya Upachara Samadhi. So when we practice 4 elements meditation, we can get excess concentration. This is we call, because of this excess concentration is similar with real excess concentration. So we indirectly we got excess concentration. We can call this is Khanika Samadhi, momentary concentration also. Understand? There are two kinds of momentary concentration. One momentary concentration is samatha stage. So when we practice 4-element meditation, also this concentration we can call momentary concentration or excess concentration. When we practice vipassana meditation, we discern nama and rupa as impermanent, suffering and non-self. At the time, the concentration is the mind concentrate on the arising and passing away of the five aggregate. You see, this concentration is called vipassana, momentary concentration. Vipassana stage, Khanika Samadhi. So we have to understand two kind of Khanika Samadhi, Samatha Khanika Samadhi and Vipassana Khanika Samadhi. So when we practice 4-element meditation, this Samadhi is called, we can call Khanika Samadhi, not real access concentration, but in the test dimension, can access concentration. But real access concentration is nearby jhana stage. When we practice 4-element meditation, we cannot reach jhana stage, right? Just now I already explained. We never reach jhana stage because the object is already rising and passing. We cannot focus long time. And then the object is object is not concept. No? We practice the essence of the 4-element, the characteristic of 4-element. Okay? So we cannot attain jhana concentration. Ita wata ja amehi sabedam punya sabedam sabbe dewa anumodantu sabbe buddha anumodantu sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sambati setiya idame nyatina hontu sukhita hontu nyateyo idame nyatina hontu sukhita hontu nyateyo idame nyatina hontu sukhita hontu nyateyo idame punya asawakya maha hontu idame punya nibbanasa pichayo hontu amma punya bhagan sabba satana bhajemi ye sabbe me samman punya bhagan labantu sadhu sadhu sadhu.
Buddha
Sasana
cirang titatu.
Buddha Sasana
Cirang titatu.
Buddha Sasana
cirang
Tijan Titatu Sadhu